There was a sports fest that happened with Fanatics over there in New York City. Every human on earth was there. Yep. That's what I saw from outside looking in. And there were some events that certainly captivated folks. The WWE entrances were a big hit. It appeared. WWE entrances were a big. Megan Morant, Sam Roberts, Kathy Kelly judging people's entrances. I think they were stern but fair is what everybody said about their judging. And so a lot of people do a lot of things out there. Then, it came to the sports. There's basketball. Saw Tom Brady put up some shots. Saw DJ Khaled put up some shots.
Good shots.
Saw Cody Rhodes, John Cena put up some shots.
Wet jumper.
Oh, yeah.
Cena killed it.
Into the washer and dryer, old school, classic. Love that. Little couple snapshots there. And then it came time to throw baseball. And this has really become the great equalizer for the athletes of the world. Let me see if you can catch and throw a ball. And then we'll do the whole athlete conversation.
Pretty easy.
That's what ball sport people say. That is what ball sport people say. Anytime somebody says, this is the best athlete on earth, this is the best athlete on earth, we agree, great athlete. Can you throw and catch? Or is that not possible? So then normally opening pitches become like a little bit of, okay, it's an athlete. Oh, never played a sport before in their life. We might have something that has debunked all of that.
Yeah.
And I am a little bit worried that we can no longer just judge people outright off of their opening pitches.
What?
Joe Burrow was throwing a baseball, and it looks like this guy's never thrown anything in his life before. That MLB sign on the left needs to look out. Now, first of all, the camera person needs to back up. Let me throw a little bit. Hi. I think hits the wall.
Okay.
He's throwing it like a football. He got a much bigger windup than baseball.
Oh, that's two?
Okay, that's two. He's throwing real.
He had to pitch. He had to pitch growing up.
I said the same thing.
So we looked it up. I don't think he played high school baseball. Now, that one looks a little bit closer. He's just dialing it in. Obviously, he's aiming for the thing right there and straight in front of him. He's to the left every time. Joe, aim right, Joe. Just one time, Joe, aim right. Until he's aiming straight, he keeps going left. Same miss, same miss, same miss. Somebody needs to tell him, hey, Joe.
There you go.
Boom. Aim a little bit more right, pal, because his football throwing motion is obviously carrying the baseball to the left. Now, we seen Paul Skeens throw a football at Big Night Out, and it was the same thing. He was throwing it like it was a baseball, and that thing was turning to the left. I think it's a grip release thing between baseballs and footballs, and obviously the size is vastly different. Paul Skeens would have broke that thing. Okay, yeah. He was throwing gas. I think Joey Burrow obviously would inevitably end up hitting the target, but he's too good. Nobody, he couldn't find himself just playing the pool.
Sure.
Some people think they'll be able to figure it out. No, I'll be able to throw it straight. I'll be able to throw it straight. What he needed to do here is, you were fucking aiming for a fairway on the right.
Yeah.
You are aiming right, and you were throwing that thing right back in real time. But a lot of people are very flustered by the fact that Joey B pulled some there.
I still don't understand it. Regardless, professional quarterback, I don't care what sport you play or didn't play. I don't understand how you continue. Okay, back up. Obviously.
He's got that nice, tight football release, though. That's his problem.
Why doesn't he change it, though? That's like the athlete thing.
Yeah, of course.
After the first one, all right, let's
I thought it might be messing with some people, though, honestly.
I don't think so, because he's taking it pretty serious if he's telling people, hey, back up. I'm trying to throw this baseball.
I think he didn't want to hurt his hand. Keep going a little bit more if we can.
His hand?
Yeah, so at the top, it's like, at the very top as it's exiting, it's clearly like a football wrist flip. Like he's even doing one of those. I think that's why it's all coming down to the left, personally.
Yeah, if he did that twice, hey, exactly. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
You can't be doing it 6 straight times and maybe, hey, I don't want to change my release, blah, blah, blah. Well, you look like an idiot. And you're also...
No, he doesn't.
Respectfully, bad look for just the NFL as a whole because of this. It's not just him. Taylor Lewan also just threw a terrible first pitch. All of a sudden, I'm thinking of NFL players.
Jordan Love.
Throwing baseballs. Jordan Love. Hold on. Why can't NFL guys throw baseballs?
Too strong. The ball's too small.
I still think there is a chance that Ruben gimmicked all those baseballs because everyone saw how he threw, and he was like, I can't have these guys coming in and just put paint in the center. I'm going to screw a hole in one of these balls or something like that, and I'm going to, make these guys have a pitch like I had.
I appreciate the fact that could be happening, and I appreciate the fact that Joe Burrow goes out there in front of everybody and does that. Okay, I do appreciate that. I also like the fact that he said, give me back to football.
Yeah.
Okay, give me back to a football. We have a season to be had. I was worried about asking Paul to throw that football for Big Night Out.
Sure.
I was like, hey, I don't know what your procedure is, your routine is. It's heavier, it's bigger. I don't want to be the one that hurts anything. He was like, I'll throw it, I don't care. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to. He goes, I got it. and that second one,
He's firing that thing.
firing that thing. I mean, it was so. And then he goes, "Yep, all right, see you later." Then inevitably, Sidney Crosby would make it. Ben Roethlisberger made it. So gave $2 million away at the end of the night instead of $3 million away at the end of the night. Paul Skeens, absolute gentleman, sends me a text and says, "Hey, I realized that I saved you $1 million, so I will sleep well at night because I missed." And I said, "Hey, very kind of you to think that way. If it would have won in, though, would have went to a great family wearing Philadelphia Eagles jerseys in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania."
That's right.